You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Shanghai Fight Week. Werdum versus Tybura, meh card. It was alright. With the MMA-Holes. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. What's up, friends and family? I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's sexy, swole, wonderful, wonderful. The MMA-Holes Hour. That's right, the MMA-Holes Hour. Boom! The MMA-Holes Hour is here on another wonderful, wonderful Monday. This is like 9 MMA-Hole Hour weeks in a row. Sometimes we're on at 1, sometimes we're on at 12. Who knows? You never know. That's why you have to hit that notification bell so you know when we're live. I'm inside the studio. It's good to be here. It's good to start off the week. A lot of people get upset about Mondays, but we celebrate Mondays here on the MMA-Holes Hour. That's right, the MMA-Holes Hour. We celebrate Mondays. After the MMA-Holes Hour, Ariel Helwani goes on and he talks about, UFC. He has guests. But we're not going to have guests today. No guests today. We just have these guests. The chat room, the live chat, the chat of all chats, the cringe chat, the MMA-Holes. Let's see who's here on this wonderful, wonderful Monday morning. Vigo's here, the Sega Camp Gamer. Wow, nice and early. Olympia Lowlife. Frank Pavon's here. Michael Anzalone. Sublime Bud is here. Long live the Notorious. Says, I'm at work, so I can buy your motherfuckers nice panties for sex. So that's good. Long live Notorious is buying us nice panties for sex. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. King's Your Mother's Ring dropped some pants in the chat. Everyone's pumped up. Sega says hello. Sublime Bud says hello, Frank. Michael Anzalone says hello to Sega. Everyone's saying hello. It's a friendly chat today. It's a friendly, friendly chat room today of fucks, of fooks, of wonderful, wonderful people. So, all right. So here's the deal. We're going to do some topics. We're going to talk about the Werdum versus Tybura fight this weekend, which was, what's next for that? It is Shanghai Fight Week, Bisping versus Gastelum. That's wonderful, wonderful. I got a fucking towel over here. I got Conor McGregor with a toothpick in his mouth. And I've got 10 more likes. 22. Ba-na-na-na. It's early, but it's time to dance. Make him dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I see you at the boozer says, what the fuck? I had to watch an ad, yo. Holy shit. Do you mean to tell me we got an ad on this video? It's a goddamn miracle over here. A ninja wants to get paid over here. And they showed an ad on my video. Well, if you clicked on that ad, or you let it play for 30 seconds, you, my friend, I see you at the boozer. You, my friend, just gave me like 2 cents. That's right. You just gave me like 2 cents. That's a good sign. Every 2 cents helps for the MMA-Holes. And it's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
I hope everyone's great today. I'm pumped up today. It's Monday. We have a lot of things to talk about. We're going to take the phone calls today. We're going to open up some phone lines. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful as well. And if you are new to this is the sexiest show on YouTube, the swollest show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes. We made some new friends this weekend. Now we have 5,609 friends. We're just going up, 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 making more friends, collecting a group of savages, and taking over the world of YouTube, one fook at a time. And that's right, we are the MMA-Holes. I like to wear my logo across my titties. It's fun. It makes me fap.
Fap.
There you go. It's time to talk some... Topics. All right. Topics.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Werdum says he deserves the next title shot because he has history. Werdum this weekend beats up Tybura for 5 rounds, and it was a tough fight for him, but he got through it and he won. And Werdum's been on a little bit of a tear. He's doing his thing, and Werdum says he deserves a title shot. I kind of agree with Werdum, but there's a couple other people knocking on the door. You got Overeem, and you got Ngannou that's fighting at UFC 218. Stipe just got his contract back together with the UFC, so I think he's good to go. And, yeah, the question is who's going to be the next contender? The problem with Werdum, the problem with Overeem is like we've seen it already. We've seen it already. So if Ngannou finds a way to get past Overeem, I mean, you got to think it's a layup that Ngannou is going to be the guy for Werdum. We're going to discuss that in depth a little bit more. I want everyone in the chat to do their best Stipe face. I'm going to do mine right now. Not Stipe, Werdum face. Right now, I'm going to do mine. Not Stipe. Not that. Werdum. I want you to screenshot that, and then at the MMA-Holes. At the MMA-Holes on Twitter. I want you to tweet that shit out, or on Facebook or whatever, and tag me. It's a bearded Werdum. Let's try it again. Hold on. I'm going to get his face. Let's see. Werdum smile. We're all going to practice that at home. And if you have a good Werdum smile, I want you guys to tag me on Twitter so I can see it as well. Okay, here's a smile. In case some of you guys that live under a rock and don't know what the Werdum smile looks like. But there it is. All right. Okay, the Werdum smile. Now I'm going to try mine. All right. We're close. There it is. What's up? What's up, Michael Flaherty? What's going on? I'm just practicing my Werdum smile. Don't mind me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is the quality content we have over here. Imagine just like waking up Monday morning and just seeing, you know, a guy on YouTube just practicing his best Werdum smile. All right. I'm fucking losing my mind. Anyway, welcome to the show, friends. We're practicing our Werdum smiles. And that's right. Chris, you look like a white alien. Well, I am. I am a white, like a white alien, yeah. What up, and Stuffs? What up, Renato is here as well. I see you at the booze. He's got the terrorist. All right, Tyron Woodley, don't be scared, homie, to Nate Diaz. Tyron Woodley is calling out Nate Diaz, and he's saying, don't be scared, homie. But it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know, Tyron Woodley. I understand you want to get paid. I think that fight should happen just for the fuck of it, just for the fun of it. If you're looking at rankings, Colby Covington's the guy, right? Colby Covington's the guy. But Tyron Woodley wants to get paid. You think UFC 219, if they could pull something together, Woodley versus Diaz is probably the only option we have as a weird, super bizarre fight. For Tyron Woodley to call out Nate Diaz and say, don't be scared, homie, well, that's just ridiculous. Because, let's be honest, Nate Diaz, he's bigger than Conor, but he is truly a 155er, correct? I think we could all agree on that. In 170, he's not the best, right? He's not the best at 170. As Kobe from Kobe's Corner said, you know, he's like a 500 fighter over there. The one that sticks out to me is when he beat up Michael Johnson. I thought that was a really good fight by Nate Diaz. But for Woodley, who is the champ, to call out Nate Diaz at 170 to get paid and say, don't be scared, homie, I just find it kind of cringy. You know, kind of cringy. I want to see the fight happen. Just everything that Tyron Woodley does, it makes me cringe. It hurts me. It doesn't make me fap, you know? It doesn't get me excited.
Fap.
I don't know. Tyron, just shut up. Hopefully, he says he's ready to go with it. Maybe Nate will do us a favor, throw us a bone, and fight Woodley. But I don't know. It's just weird. Don't be scared, homie. You're calling out a smaller guy. It's like when he was calling out Conor, too. He's just like, come on, man, I'll fuck you up. You're calling out a smaller guy. It's just weird. It kind of, you're a champ and you're calling out a smaller guy. It's just like what Michael Bisping did with GSP. And then look what happens. He loses to GSP. So he has a lot to lose, Woodley, in the fight, which is a reason why I would want to see it. It's just, I don't know, don't be scared, homie. It's like me going to a midget and saying, hey, you want to fight? Don't be scared, homie. I'll fuck you up. Like, I'm not going to talk trash. I'm not going to do that. Even though Nate Diaz is taller than Woodley. I don't know. I just feel like he shouldn't be calling him out. Call out Colby Covington. Call out Colby Covington. Colby Covington. Call him out. Call out Mr. Boomerang face. You know? Call out Colby Covington. That's what I think you should do, Woodley. You don't be scared, homie, and call out Kobe. How about that? Boomerang fails. Boomerang fails. Usada drug test. First round KO of Colby Covington. Ruled a no contest. So the fighter's not, it's not considered, it's not a fight, it's a no contest. So there you go. Breaking news. What's next? Joanna Jędrzejczyk says, my next fight will be for a title because I'm a strawweight queen. So it looks like JJ is going to be going back for that belt, coming back to Rose. I hope she does get that rematch. If she doesn't get the rematch, I can't be too upset. And here's the reason why. You tap to strikes. I'm a big Joanna fan. Big Joanna fan. And that's the difference between me and some other shows out here. I show my allegiance. I suck off my people. Conor, I'm a big fan of. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of a lot of these fighters, and I push in that direction. But when it comes to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, how she lost to Rose, if she didn't get a rematch, I wouldn't be completely up in arms. I wouldn't just be going crazy about it because of how she lost. The only argument you can make about Joanna is she had that title run. She had the defenses and stuff like that. So you can make that argument. Well, hey, she's held on to the belt for a little bit, and she was about to break Rousey's little record going there. So give her the rematch. But how she lost is, it wouldn't upset me if she doesn't get the rematch. But I would like to see it. I would. Gastelum says he wasn't surprised. He was unsurprised by Anderson Silva's USADA fail. So he wasn't surprised. I want to know in the chat right now. I'm going to ask the chat, the cringe chat. Were you surprised when Anderson Silva again pops for steroids? Or whatever the fuck he popped for, but he pissed hot. He pissed dirty. And USADA says, no. Meaty Clackers, you are not blocked. You are back in business. Very nice, crazy. Kenshiro Ryu says, Jay, would Enver get a third Conor fight? Okay. Frank Pavon says, Nate wins against Woodley. The next Conor versus Nate fight would be at 170. And Frank, when Darrell called in and brought that to everyone's attention, it's a great point. Could you imagine? You got to think the UFC is foaming at the mouth to have that fight happen. It's a win-win for them, right? You get the big money fight with Woodley. If Woodley, by some crazy reason, loses and Nate gets the belt, Woodley's not getting, he's not getting a rematch. That's not happening. Conor's going to march right up there and be like, the three-belt champion. That's right. It's my Conor. Brother Darth. Darth Bane's in the house. Brother Sega. There's a lot of brothers. Everyone's like, brother. Not surprised, motherfucker. This is Limpy Low Life. What's up, Towel? Not at all. Is not surprised. Nope. This is Carlos Rivera. Darth Bane says, morning, everyone. Morning, Darth. It's good to see you guys up bright and early for the MMA-Holes Hour. What up, Skip? This is Jay Smooth. Kenshiro Ryu says, Nate the Ghetto. Hold on. Why is my fucking headphones? They're all weird. Nate the Ghetto could hero of the retarded and the druggies. Nate the Ghetto, Chulo, sorry. Hero of the retarded and the druggies. So there you go. He's the Ghetto Chulo, hero of the retarded and the druggies. There you go. I fucked up your comment, but I get you. It's wonderful, Kenshiro. Wonderful. Kenshiro Ryu is wonderful. King's Your Mother's Ring drops a big cock in the chat. That's wonderful. That's good.
That's it. Yeah, good.
Is why Nate gets offered the fight. It's a $10 million payday against Conor if he wins. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's looking past the fight, right? I don't know if Nate's going to take it, because if he does lose, which probably will happen. Good morning, KMX. Good morning, everybody. Everyone morning. It's good to see you guys. But if he does lose the fight, you're going to get paid, but you're not going to be paid as much as you would against a guy named Conor McGregor. Do you lose some of your value? I don't know how that works. Like, say Nate Diaz loses to Tyron Woodley. Yes, it's at 170, and it's one of those weird fights. But wouldn't he lose his street value? Wouldn't he lose his leverage if he were to fight Conor McGregor? It might be more beneficial for a guy like Nate Diaz to hold out and wait for that Conor McGregor fight, which might be next April, which is insane. So, Cholo, yeah, Darth, I'm sorry. It's Monday. It's Monday morning. I'm trying to get the cobwebs out of my head. I can't focus today. I have a bright light in my face, and I have a chat room full of autistic people. It happens. But, yeah, that's the one reason why I don't think Nate Diaz is like foaming at the mouth for the fight. If he wins, it would be fantastic. But if he does lose, there's a lot of things he could lose. He loses leverage, And he would make more money holding out for Conor McGregor. He would, you know? So that's the problem right there. Till said he wants to do 3 belts before Conor, but maybe Conor has other ideas since I see you at the Boozer. Well, Till has to at least win 1 first. Darren Till is very fascinating. He's a fascinating fighter. The guy's got all the potential to be a superstar. So Darren Till at 170, a big mongoloid monster at 170. I want to see him fight Usman. That'd be great. It'd be a great fight to watch. So I hope Till versus Usman happens. They pull that together. And then once that happens, you're going to see either one of those, Usman or Till, fire up the rankings over there. It's going to be a fun one. Nate's never getting the 3rd Conor fight, says Kenshiro Ryu. So look at that. Nate got no leverage. He sucks. But against Conor, it sells. This is Frank Pavon. So is Nate Diaz good is the question. Is he a good fighter? Nate Diaz. He's fun to watch, but is he like the best? No, he's not the best. There's just something about him. He always brings it. His face always bleeds. It's always fun to watch a face that bleeds, right? And Nate Diaz's face is always bleeding. He's a threat on the ground. He's a threat on the feet. He's just an all-around fun guy to watch. But is he great? No, he's not great. He's just a nice villain for Conor McGregor. You know, he's like that nice yin-yang thing going on there with Conor McGregor, like I'm balancing a bull sack. So that's the thing with Nate. If I was Nate Diaz, I probably wouldn't take the Woodley fight if I was Nate Diaz. As a fan, I want to see the fight, but if I was Nate Diaz, I wouldn't take that fight. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. I like to put my brain inside the fighters' heads, you know? I like to say, hey, what would I do in that situation? I could be a selfish fan and say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. But when you think in the fighters' heads, you kind of understand where they're coming from. Even a Tyron Woodley, you could understand where he's coming from. He may not say all the best things, you know, they might not flow out of his mouth in a proper way. But you understand where he's coming from. He wants to get paid. You know, these guys have small windows where they could get paid. So that's that. I heard I forgot who it was. Someone on Facebook, I forgot who it was. Justin Campbell, or I can't remember your name. Forgive me for that. But it was like bashing Stipe for not fighting. But he was holding out and trying to get paid with his contract. So I understand with these fighters more than any other athlete. Like if you see baseball players and football players and they're all holding out and this and that and they want to get more and more money, sometimes you're like, what the fuck? You're throwing a ball around. But when it comes to these fighters, I don't mind. I don't mind the guys wanting to get paid. It fucks up the ranking system, but that's not their fault. They're just looking out for themselves, you know? It's not a team sport. They're not holding up a team. So when it comes to Nate Diaz, I don't mind him holding out for Conor McGregor. If I was a selfish fan, I would say yes. You know, fight fucking Woodley and do it for the fans. What would you do if you were inside Nate Diaz's gigantic head? And he does have a very, very big head. If you were inside his head, would you take the Woodley fight? Perhaps at UFC 219, or you hold out and get yourself in shape and get ready for Conor McGregor? Let me know in that chat room. I'm curious to see what you have to say about that. Olympia Lowlife, we'll be right back. Werdum has Down syndrome, says Snood Rude. Let's see. He's a monster at 170, long as he can continue to cut successfully. This is about Darren Till, Jay Smooth says. No one can fuck with him. Could Nate do 1 million pay-per-views without Conor? It's a really good question. I say no. I think he's 2 years at 170. Jace is Frank Pavon. Yeah, eventually he's going to have to go up. Your body can't cut for that long of time. But it's fascinating to see. I mean, the guy's tremendous, Darren Till. Let's see. Nate's brother could do 700K at his height. Werdum is dumb, says Snood Rude. Jay Till is fucking big for a middleweight. That's true. Let's see what else we got in here. It's amazing he can physically cut to 170. What do you guys think? Does Nate have a chance against Woodley? Michael Anzalone, I don't. I mean, listen, everyone has a chance, right? Everyone has a chance. I just think against Tyron Woodley, it's just a bad matchup for Nate Diaz. I really do. I think Woodley's just too powerful. He could just not. I feel Woodley's one of those guys, and Nate's tough to knock out, but I think Woodley's one of those guys that can put him away. If I was Nate, I'll listen to Nick while Nick was banging a Russian hooker to give him fight advice. Yeah, Nick is going out. He's tagging some trim. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Too much coffee, maybe, perhaps? I had a lot of coffee before the stream to get myself amped up. 10 more likes. Bruce Buffer about to dance. Everybody take your pants off and masturbate.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Jessie Bell Hill, the moderator's here. Everyone say hello to Jessie Bell Hill. Beeping in the chat. Subscribe to Jessie if you're not, because she's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's see what we got here. Nate got Beetlejuice in his head. This is King's Your Mother's Ring. Within next 3 fights, he beat champions, says Frank Pavon. Talking about Darren Till. This is very possible. There was a question in here. Where is it? I lost you. There was a question in here. Werdum is scared. Where the fuck is it? I lost the question. There was a good one in here, and I lost it. Oh, okay. Do you think Colby versus Woodley will happen or not? This is Carlos Rivera. Colby versus Woodley should happen. So maybe this. And Colby Covington has been tossing it out there with Tyron Woodley, you know, calling him out. What was he calling him? T-snooze or T-wood? Something about Woodley sleeping or some shit like that. I don't know. But Colby Covington, let's look at his Twitter. Let's go over to Twitter. All right. We'll go to Colby Covington. This is at the MMA-Holes over here. Go follow me right now. Boom. At the MMA-Holes. At the MMA-Holes. All right. Colby Covington. Here he is. Now, okay. Colby Covington is a weird character here. Look at this fucking guy. I want to hate him. I really do. Ricky Simon says, wait, who failed Usada? The Boomerang did. Ricky. You can see it on the thumbnail. Yeah, the Boomerang failed. Hold on, I'll show you. In case you're just jumping in right now. Yeah, there was a breaking news. Boomerang fails Usada drug test. First round KO of Colby Covington ruled a no contest. So yeah, if you're just jumping in now, it's breaking news. The Boomerang has failed. So Colby Covington doesn't catch an L for that fight.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is dysfunction. Tyquil, there you go. Thank you, Frank. Tyquil. And Ricky Simmons, too. There you go, Tyquil. Good job, guys. There he is, all shredded up, Colby Covington. And let's see. Chael Sonnen. Where's the Tyquil comments? I saw it here. What is this? Cooks dinner for smoking hot Brazilians. UFC MMA Colby Covington cooks dinner for smoking hot Brazilians. I love Brazil. Oh, fuck. I can't figure out if this dude is a character or if he really is like this. I'm trying to figure it out. John Jones is calling him out for being a racist, and he says he doesn't like racist people and blah, blah, blah. I just don't get it. The one thing I'm going to give to Colby Covington is he's amusing. He is a fucking amusing. He's tough to root for, but he's fucking amusing. He's not like Conor McGregor in the fact where Conor McGregor comes off as a nice guy. Like when you see him with the fans and stuff like that, and in certain interviews, he's very humbled, you know, and then he could be a dick too. But Colby Covington is like a 24/7 dick. Like he never breaks character. So, which leads me to believe that this guy is, in fact, a penis. But there's something about the dude that you kind of want to watch fight. You know, there's something about this guy that you need. He's interesting, you know? And if you look at the rankings at welterweight, he's the guy. Lawler's tied up. Thompson just came off the Masvidal fight. He's the guy. He's at number 3 right there. So technically, if Woodley does, and Woodley is training, if he doesn't get the Nate fight, it should be Colby Covington. It really should. UFC 219 needs some serious help. Needs some serious help. Let's go. Is Werdum. UFC 219, if you look at it, it does have Cyborg and Home. That is not the fight, guys. That is not the fight that I give a fuck about. All right, now 218, we're skipping past this, but on Wednesday, the Wednesday show, we'll be talking about this as well as the Bisping versus Gastelum and blah, 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 and all that shit. So Cub does have a fight over here. There's Cub. Swanson versus Ortega. There you go. That's his last fight of his contract. Let me see this card over here. Get sidetracked. ADD. Well, check out this. When the fuck did this shit happen? Jason Knight's back. Holy shit. This is a good card over here. It's a little fight night. December 9th. I think I'm working. Let me check my calendar. You hear me scream, that means I'm working a fucking gig. I've been so busy lately. I mean, listen, I'm not complaining about working. But, oh no, I'm not. I'll be live for that. All right, you got me live for this fucker. It's a good card over here. I'm down. A little fight night action. Anyway, I got a little sidetracked. We'll talk about that in depth on Wednesday's show. But if you go to UFC 219, where is it? Where the fuck is 219? There's 220. What did I pass 219? There it is. You notice there's blank faces, right? Blank faces over here, friends. You see? Do you see what I'm seeing? There's blank faces over here. So people are like, oh, they have their main event. No, 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 no. 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 They don't have their main event. No, they don't. That's not their main event. They're leaving this spot open to be determined. Okay? This fight's scrapped. I don't know why the fuck this is here. This shit's scrapped. There's a lot of good fights on this card. This one over here, I mean, it's slipping under the radar. Fun fight to watch. Conor's coming back. Smoke is back versus Nicolau. Cynthia Calvillo versus Esparza. Is a good one as well. You got Diakese. You got Usman. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Usman wins this fight. You know that Darren Till fight's right around the corner. You got Magomedov as well with Barboza, which is going to be bumped up to top over here of the lift. But this is not the main event. There is something that needs to be done here. Do they find a way to get Stipe onto the card? I don't think that's the fight that we need. We need Woodley versus Diaz. It's the only fight that makes sense to me. GSP is not going to be able to come back. Conor, I mean, he's done for this year. It's got to be Woodley Diaz, right? But I'd be happy with Colby Covington versus Tyron Woodley. It wouldn't bother me. It really wouldn't. So UFC 219 needs that big fucking title fight here. Or maybe they drop two more. Maybe they do put Stipe on here with Woodley. Maybe they will have another 3-belt card. UFC 219 is the last card of the year. Maybe they will go out with a bang. So what I'm hearing is they will be making an announcement soon about finalizing this card. We will find out. What is the main event, guys? What is the main event for new UFC 219? I need to know. I have to know. Right now in the fucking cringe chat, let me know. All right, let's see what we got. Certainly nobody the level of Usman. Usman is really good. El Kakui's in the chat. Cynthia with a lollipop says King's Your Mother's Ring.
King's Your Mother's Ring.
Nate versus Woodley is the main event, says Kenshiro Ryu. There you go. Christopher Stillwell drops one wonderful.
Wonderful.
There it is. Wonderful Chris is Christopher. Now he drops two.
Wonderful.
All right. Woodley Covington would be great, says Olympia Lowlife. We know about him. Just give him the belt, says Frank Pavon. Colby versus... He's still talking about Till. Frank loves Till, man. Loves that dude. You know, you got to give credit to Frank, man. When Frank is passionate about his fighters, he backs them 1,000,000%. That's a true fucking fan right there. That's Frank Pavon. Colby versus Werdum should happen at catchweight, says Kenshiro. So he says Werdum and Colby at catchweight. You see the size difference between Werdum and Colby Covington? It would be very ugly for Colby. Colby versus Woodley would have been the most racist build-up in UFC history, says Jay Smith. Jay, tell me about this, though. The trash talk between Colby Covington and Tyron Woodley will be way better than Diaz versus Woodley. Trash talk. I think we could agree on that, right? It would be way, way better. I don't know who the fuck I would root for in that fight. Honestly, who would you root for? Let's ask the chat. I'm curious now. Who would you root for this fight? Because I know Woodley catches a lot of heat for the dopey things he says. And then Covington's a complete moron. Who the fuck? I want to know in this chat room. MMA-Holes tit sex. Oh my God, Sega Cam. What are you talking about, tit sex? You want Jessie's tits to be showing? Is that what you want? Is that what's going on? The Sega Cam. Sega Cam's getting all wired. He's getting like all fucking heated in there. He's getting horny. He's fapping.
Fap.
Who would you root for, guys? Woodley versus the Boomerang. There you go. Carlos Rivera. That's a good one right there. Since the Boomerang took out Colby Covington, why the fuck not, right? I got my girls hooked on the show. Wonderful. All right, Christopher Stillwell. Everybody, Christopher Stillwell's girl's here. Christopher Stillwell's girlfriend's here. Welcome to the MMA Holes. I hope you are. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Daniel Cormier versus Kentucky Fried Chicken at UFC 219. Says Law of Attraction. Let's talk about Cormier after this. There's something to talk about with a certain man that he's supposed to be fighting. Good. Long live the Notorious. It would be better, but let's be honest. Colby would drop an N-bomb and Woodley would call him a cracker. It would only get worse from there, says Jay Smooth. You know, it really would get bad. That really would be bad. It would be great for these shows to talk about. The headlines, the tweets, all that shit. It would be fucking fantastic. I just don't see Woodley taking that fight. It's a little bit too much of a risk. I don't think it's enough of a payday for Woodley. But, God, that would be fun to watch. I don't know who I would choose, though, in that fight. I want to see Werdum fight Lesnar, says Kamen Rider. I'd root for Woodley all the way. And I don't like Woodley, says Mono Man. I might have to root for Woodley, too. This might be the first time I root for Tyron Woodley. Woodley go back to Ferguson and Riot, says Snood. Daniel Cryer Cormier, says Snood Rude. Hey, sock cookers. Don't forget, I'm getting interviewed by our Lord and Savior, Sager, later tonight. Wait, Darth Bane, are you going on Sega's show tonight? This is breaking news. If that's the case, everyone subscribe to Sega. We'll see you in the chat. That should be a good one. Imagine the amount of police presence for Covington versus Woodley. Both sides would be ready to brawl in the stands, says Jay Smooth. The problem is Woodley's following is few and far between. You know, you never really see a big group of people like, oh, Tyron Woodley. Like, you never see it. No matter what color skin you are, it doesn't matter. Woodley is just fucking weird, man. Woodley is, I don't know what it is. Even his message doesn't make fucking sense. Tyron Woodley, and not saying he's a bad guy. I'm sure he's a great guy. It's just something about him is unrootable. Yeah, I can't root for the guy. It's just really tough. But when you have a guy like Colby Covington that people hate as well, who the fuck do you root for? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the asshole in me wants to root for Covington just to see Woodley get knocked off. I don't want to see Woodley sit as champ, you know? But I don't want to see Covington there. That would be so fucking cringy. Imagine Covington sitting on that throne with a fucking belt wrapped over his shoulder. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I really don't know who I'd root for. But we can't even talk about that because it's probably going to be Nate. If you're jumping in right now, we're talking about UFC 219. We're trying to figure out who we're going to slip into these black silhouettes. We're trying to figure it out. His face is weird, says Snood. Whose face? Colby should wear a White Lives Matter shirt. Snood Rider. Yes, MMA-Holes, I'm planning on interviewing Darth Bane. It's breaking news from me. So there you go. The Sega Camp Gamer. Go check him out. Now, warning, guys. It is not an MMA show, but it's a fun show. I don't know what happens on there, but he's a great guy, Sega Camp Gamer. Go over there. Check it out. Darth Bane will be interviewed. And it'll be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Colby would never beat Woodley, says Olympia Lowlife. There's a part of me that thinks Colby has a shot. I don't know why. There's a part of me that thinks Colby might. Think about how he fought Maia, okay? Let's put it this way. Now, I'm not one to say, well, this one beat that one, so this one will beat the other one. You know, I won't say that. But. Colby Covington pieced up Maia. Like, he did everything he wanted to do to Maia. And Maia didn't have a chance. And then you would look at Woodley. Woodley just hung his hat on stuffing takedowns with Maia. So if you look at the difference between the two fights and look how Colby Covington did some work against Damian Maia, I think Colby Covington could be a little bit of a problem for Woodley. I really do. As much as I hate to say it, I do. I find it being troublesome for Woodley. Now, I do feel that Woodley would run over Nate Diaz. I think that would definitely be the case there. But I don't know. Nate does not deserve a welterweight title shot, says Raymond Knight. He doesn't. He doesn't deserve it. But for the fans, what would you want to see? You know, would you want to see Nate versus Woodley or Colby versus Woodley? Chris here, Conor is not fighting until March or April, says Michael Lanzalone, and that looks to be the case. I mean, unless we get completely blindsided by the Matt camp, it doesn't look like he's fighting. It doesn't. He doesn't. Apparently, he wasn't suspended for that whole thing with Bellator. He's just chillaxing and doing blow and causing scenes, and we'll see him next year. I'm not surprised, motherfucker. This is Kevin Ryder. Woodley's face? Okay. I'm over Conor until he fights MMA against Olympia Life. I agree, Olympia. I'm a big fan of Conor, but let's have him back. Let's have a fight announced, and let's talk about who he's going to be fighting next. I mean, let's see Tony Ferguson. It would be nice, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Old age and shit stand up beat 39-year-old Maya, says Frank Pavon. Old age and shit stand up. So, yeah, well, I mean, Colby Covington. Uh-oh. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jessie's got her tit showing, lying down 69 tit showing. Jessie's got her tit showing,
Lying down 69, dog kiss tit showing.
lying down with my tits in the air. Jessie Belle Hill,
Doesn't fucking care.
where is my dog? It's
Time to make out.
shove that dog tongue right in my mouth.
Sing.
Jessie's got her tit showing, lying down 69 tit showing. Jessie's got her tit showing,
Lying down 69, dog kiss tit showing.
Jessie's got her tit showing, lying down
69 tit showing.
Jessie's got her tit showing, lying down 69 dog kiss.
Wow,
tit
look at
showing.
this. It's been a long time. We haven't heard the tit showing song. Colby tried to do it. Colby from Kobe's Corner on Saturday tried to do it, but King's Your Mother's Ring.
King's Your Mother's Ring.
He dropped in the 69 dog kiss tit showing. That's right, Jessie Belle Hill. That is our moderator over there. And there you go. Everyone in the chat, give a beat for Jessie Belle Hill, who is controlling. She's policing you guys, you savages. And she does the after show. If you're not subscribed to Jessie Belle Hill, hop on over to her channel. Hop on over, subscribe to Jessie, and she will be doing our after shows, and she has her own thing going on over there. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Fap.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Lying down 69 dog kiss tick show. This is Jessie Belle Hill. Queef. This is King's Your Mother's Ring. Thank you very much, King's Your Mother's Ring. I do appreciate that. We needed, let's see. Conor said he wanted the money. Now got the money. This is Frank Pavon. Yeah, Conor doesn't really have to fight again. He really doesn't. He just could just sit around and just wait for the next opportunity. So, but it looks like next year he is coming back. All right, let's see. GSP Whitaker is targeted for UFC 221. 221. That's right. It's in Western Australia, Perth Arena. So UFC 221, GSP versus Whitaker, pending what GSP wants to do. Right? And everyone in the chat is beeping for Jessie Belle Hill. There you go. Got some beeps. Law of Attraction. Jessie's beeping. Cameron says, you're a babe. There you go. She is a babe. Jareel doesn't wake up until the sun is setting and the moon is out. This is Kinshiro Ryu. All right. A lot of beeps for Jessie Belle Hill. If you're new to this, we have a dysfunctional show about MMA. So subscribe, like, share, and lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
All right. So GSP, do you think that GSP will fight Whitaker at UFC 221? Let me know over there. Now I'm going to do a couple more topics. We're going to talk about the shit card this weekend, what's coming up last weekend and what's coming up this weekend. I'm going to take a couple phone calls to end the show. But let me know, do you think GSP will fight Whitaker at 221? I say no. I don't know if I see it. I know it's in his contract. I just feel that GSP does not want to hang out at 185 where he shouldn't be. But let me know in the chat, yes or no. Real quick, yes or no? GSP fighting at 221. Let me know right now. GSP, I'm sorry, St. Pierre says. Snood Rude. He doesn't have to, let's see. Is GSP seriously fighting Whitaker? Kamen Rider, it sounds like a death sentence, right? And Jay Smooth says, rest in peace, GSP. Chris, you better do a fight buddies for UFC 218 and 219. You need to grow new subs. All right, stop yelling at me. Yeah, I know I was going to events and shit like that. I was supposed to go to UFC 218. I was supposed to go, and I actually, listen to this shit, guys. You want to see how dedicated I am? You want to hear how dedicated I am, I should say. I had tickets to UFC 218. My cousin was going to fly me to Michigan and go to UFC 218. All right? Which is, the card's been up and down. Edgar, dropping out. But all in all, it's a fun card. And I turned it down. It's my fucking cousin's 30th birthday. And I'm sorry, Michael. I'm very, very sorry. I'm glad my cousin came to Premier FC and helped out over there. I got to see him. Hopefully we see him during Christmas. But I turned it down to do Fight Buddies. All right? Good morning, Ann. What's up? I turned it down to do Fight Buddies. This is the passion I have for this channel, okay? I am doing everything I can to grow this thing, have some fun with you motherfuckers, and provide content for you motherfuckers. And I will be turning down going to UFC 218 to do a Fight Buddies. and we will fucking rape YouTube that night. We will rape everyone. We'll rape everyone's mothers that night for UFC 218. So stay tuned for our fight buddies. That's right. GSB will be brave. If he does, he's going to get killed. It's Frank Pavon. Duh. Croke Park would be fucking insane. Dublin says Darth Bane. Duh. Kenshiro Ryu. Nope. He will go down, says Olympia Life. Michael Anzalone. Let's see. Hold on. GSP said, it's not my weight class. It's not my weight class. It says WI. Stu Root says, yes, duh. Good morning, NH. So, NH, I hope you got it settled for our mishap on Saturday. I hope we've getting this all settled up. Call your credit union and let me know with the DMs what's going on. Oh, that's nice. Jessie the whore. That's very nice, Snooderd. Good morning. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. GSP will not fight Whitaker. He'll go back to welterweights as Moto Man. And I agree. I don't see it happening. UFC 218 is stacks as Kenshiro Ryu. It is. Is it 217 worthy? No. Is it the greatest card of the year? I don't see it being the greatest card of the year, but it is a good card. It's a very, very good card. Gaethje G versus Alvarez is one that really sticks out in my mind. And Ngannou versus Overian is another real fun one. Okay. Morning. Much love. 7% getting moist up in here. This is Law of Attraction.
Wonderful.
That's right. We're all moist. Everyone fap in the chat. Fap. That's right. Good morning. Look at this. The crew is getting together here. If you're new to this, well, we are the MMA-Holes. This is our cringe chat over here. Boom. We have a living room over here, and you are watching Colby Covington stick his face out all bloodied and shit. We are the MMA-Holes Hour. We do this every Monday. We drop an hour of fun with you guys on Mondays. So subscribe to the GOAT, the YouTube GOAT, Mystic Moss, the MMA-Holes, and join this community of misfits. You will not regret it. Cruising to 6,000 subscribers. One Fook at a time. That's right. One Fook at a time.
Wonderful.
I am going to open up the phone lines now. As I open up the phone lines, 516-522-0267. I want to look at the card this weekend, the shit card, right? But before I do that, we got 10 more likes. 40 likes! Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. We've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS. There we go. Kenshiro Ryu says Christian subs went up, even though Werdum versus Tybura was AIDS, and it was AIDS. This card, we made about 60 new friends. This card I didn't have much expectations for. You know, it is what it is. You see Werdum versus Tybura, you don't fucking go crazy, but card sucked. Okay, not the prelims, though. I am not going to say anything bad about these prelims. Prelims were a lot of fun. Prelims were borderline great. They were fantastic, the prelims. There was a lot of times I was standing up like, holy shit, watching these prelims. And then we got into this shit. And for fuck's sake, decision. Now, there's not anything wrong with decisions. You know, it's fighting, for God's sakes. You know, when you get two high-level athletes competing at combat sports, sometimes it's a stalemate. And we got fucking 6 decisions. It ended very late. And it was fucking annoying. This card was annoying. The one plus I take out of this card is I got all 6 of my picks right. That's right. I got this one. 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 I got all the fucking fights right. That's right. Ran the fucking table. So if you missed our fight buddies, run it back. Check it out. I got every single pick right. But the fucking card sucks. It really did. These guys over here with the Ultimate Fighter Nations, it's just like every time these guys are on a card, you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know? It's Jake Matthews. You know, the kid had promise. Theodoro had promise. Kelly's an older dude, but he fucking has a lot of heart. I'll give him that. This one, I mean, Beck Rawlings, she sucks. Let's be honest. She sucks. I went against her. I picked Jessica Rose. First UFC fight. She wins. I think Beck Rawlings is terrible. You know? I really do. I don't know. Some of these girls, they're just lingering around the UFC, and I just feel there's just not enough women fighting right now. So they have these like mediocre fighters. They have like these Artem Lobovs just hanging out. And I don't know. The card was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. This might be the worst fight night of the year, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Was this the worst fight night of the year? Yes or no? I mean, there were some duds along the way, but this might have been the worst one. It really, I mean, I fucking tried. I tried my best to make something out of this card, and it fell flat on its face. Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Was it the worst fight night of the year? UFC should cut Beck Rawlings. I agree, Kenshiro. I mean, listen, I don't want anyone to lose their job, but I don't know. It's not working. Jessica's pretty cute. Yeah, I agree. I think Jessica Rose is very cute. She's wonderful, wonderful. We were talking about that on Saturday. She's got that, I don't know. She's got a look to her. She's got a real cute look to her. She gets it. She get the broad hole, you know? I'm fucking delirious. Phone lines are open if you want to call in and just spew some garbage. 516-522-0267. Call in, drop a line. Super chat is open as well. That little beautiful dollar down below if you want to make Conor fly and crowbar a comment in there and support the show. You can drop in a little super chat. Links to our fun songs are in the description. You could drop a donation if you like. If not, then you can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Back as a can. Jay left my fucking ass off. What'd Jay say? Vigo, Sock. I lost you, Jay. All right. I lost him. I love fighting, and it was lame, or lame-o, says Olympia Life. Dyke, says Snood Rude. Failed a suicide girl. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Beck is hot. See, she's all right. I mean, yeah. Triple G versus Canelo was worst fight since Kingdom of this ring. Chris, don't brag about your picks. LOL. Says Michael Langsdale. Yeah, I know. I'm channeling my inner MMA barber. Failed roller derby bitch, says Jason. Which one? Either one could go as a failed roller. I guess Beck would be the one, right? Beck Rollins. I guess she could be the failed roller derby. Oh God, that's pretty fucking funny. Kishiro wants Darth Travolta to call in. Mark Hunt, wandering the unforgiving outback wilderness, looking for his car keys. Says Darth Bane. Poor Mark Hunt. He doesn't know where he is. Can't find his car keys. I thought we were talking about talking Obiyogi, JBH. I don't know what we're talking about there. Let's see. Darth Travolta. Brett Favre, Kelly the Goat. What? Daniel Brett. He does look like Brett Favre. Stephen Sedillo. He does. He does look like fucking Brett Favre. Where is he? Daniel Kelly. There he is. I'm Brett Favre. Where is he? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. What do you wear? Wrangler jeans? Right? He does have that Brett Favre. I can see it. The Aussie Brett Favre. Is he Aussie? Yeah. Or he's where is he? Dan Kelly. Anyway. Oh, you get the hint. I think he's Australian, yeah. I'm here for the pervert cameraman, says Raul Raz. Well, the pervert cameraman. Wow, you know what? I tell you what, we haven't heard the pervert cameraman in a long time. Pervert cameraman is a $10 donation down below. It's been a hot minute, Raul Raz. When it happens, I'll make sure to scream Raul Raz at the top of my fucking lungs. When the pervert cameraman plays, I'll be like, Raul Raz, and scream at the top of my lungs. Wake up all my neighbors. That's right. Let's see, a couple more comments over here, and then we're going to wind this fucker down. We also have this weekend. It is fight week, okay? Let's get off this card from hell over here. Let's move along, UFC 218, but we got to go to the schedule. There is a fight this weekend, all right? And I'm really contemplating on doing just a fucking 7 a.m. fight, buddies. All right? Oh, my God. Beck is ugly as fugly. Fag host faggy. What the fuck? What is that? Snooderud. That's a little weird there. Beck the Scissor Sister. Lieutenant Jimmy was on the cocaine. This chat is fucking completely autistic, and I love it. All right. Michael Bisping versus Kelvin Gastelum. We're going to wind up the show with this one over here. Michael Bisping is like, I'll go to China, and I'll fuck up Kelvin Gastelum in China after losing his belt, and now they finally stripped him of that belt, and now he's standing there all bad postured, getting ready to fight Kelvin Gastelum, which I feel is a very dangerous fight for Michael the Count Bisping. Yes, Galvin Gastelum is undersized for 185, but it's the weight that he can make, so he's going to fight there, right? The first time in Shanghai, China, the UFC will be holding an event. It's only a 4-fight main card. You got Bruce Leroy's hanging with the boys, right?
Hanging with the boys.
You got Jing Liang versus Otao, all right? And you have Garcia versus Silikov, King of Kung Fu. You better be fucking really good if you call yourself the King of Kung Fu. Let's see the King of Kung Fu. And we know nothing about the King of Kung. I mean, this is like maybe he's a ninja or something like that. I don't know, but he's a mystery. He's a mystery man. There's a lot of mystery people here. Guan, sorry. Wang Guan. Let's try to get it right. Another mystery over here. A lot of mystery fighters in Shanghai, China. Let me know, guys. All right, now here's the real question. All right, friends? Welcome to the MMA-Holes Hour. I need to ask you guys in the chat, will you be ready for a 7 a.m. East Coast time Fight Buddies? And that would be in the West Coast, what? 4? No, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be like 4, somewhere around there, 4 o'clock. 4 a.m., Jesus Christ. But I'm really thinking about doing it. Like a 7 a.m. Fight Buddies. Just for the fuck of it. I've never done one like that. 7 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, 4 a.m. Pacific time in China. Michael Bisping versus Kelvin Gastelum. I need to know. Wang Guan is my other cousin. This is Conshir right here.
Wonderful.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. There you go. Ching Chong says Mr. Danky. Frank Vaughn says Bisping chin gone. I don't know if it's gone yet, but Kelvin Gastelum will be the guy to get rid of it. That's for sure. Is it actually going live at 7 a.m., says Kenshirayu? Yeah, it is. This fight card is going live at 7 a.m. Nah, ain't worth it. Got Bisping. I'm going to give you my picks on... Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to give it at 7 a.m. You have to watch the MMA-Holes live. I'll be there. UFC shits will be there. There you go. Do it, Chris, is Doug McGuire. I'm not going to give you my picks until 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to be so miserable. 7 a.m. Saturday is doable, says Kenshirayu. I will be here at 4 a.m. Morning Wood, says Law of Attraction. Holy shit. I had no idea it started that early. Yikes. Kelvin, easily. Darth, let's match shot for shot, says UFC shit. WI says, I feel bad for Bisping. He is going to get KO'd and retire. This could be the KO fight. It could be. I was thinking a very similar thing when I was looking at this card. I was thinking to myself, Michael Bisping this might be his farewell party in China. The only reason why I don't think it's going to be his farewell party, even if he catches an L over here, I feel that he is going to retire in the UK. I think they're going to throw him a bone. Because if you think about what Michael Bisping's done, he's coming in, he's saved cards. Think about what Michael Bisping's done. Even with Luke Rockhold, he comes in on short notice. He's like, fuck it, let's go. If you don't like Michael Bisping, well, at least you could like the fact that he will jump in on a card and save it. This card lost Anderson Silva because of his pee-peeing hot. Pee-pee hot pee-pee. And now Michael Bisping comes in there and is like, fuck it, I just lost the belt. Let's fight a guy that's like number 9. It doesn't even belong in a division. Let's take that fucking gamble. I think Michael Bisping doesn't give a fuck about the belt anymore. He just wants to make some money. He won the belt already. He'd been there, done that. He just wants to make some money and bounce. So I have a lot of respect for Michael the Count Bisping. I will give you my pick at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. But I think it'd be fun to do a quick Fight Buddies for that. So it's worth it. It's worth it for me. I don't know why. The one thing that's good about the UFC, okay? And there are a lot of things the UFC does right. But the one thing I really like about the UFC is this. Bellator, when they have events like this, they'll have the event. They won't air the event until a prime time for the States, you know? Like, we'll get it at night, replay, know all of the outcomes, and that's that. Everything's ruined. Why watch a fight if you know it's going to happen? You know, why watch a fight if you know it's going to happen? Now, I'll rewatch a fight after I've seen it live, but when you watch a fight, you want to see it fucking live, right? You want to see it live. That's the whole purpose of watching these fights. The UFC, every time they have one of these events, they always air it live. And this is going to be on Fight Pass, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on Fight Pass. Yeah, it's on Fight Pass. So this is another one of them gems that just going to throw at you at a weird time. But I like that. We could watch this. We could wake up early. I mean, the West Coast, it kind of sucks. Because it's like I don't know. What do you do for the West Coast? Do you stay up? Or do you go to sleep for a couple hours and watch it? I mean, this is not one of those cards that you wake yourself up in the middle of the night to watch, right? But on the East Coast, it's 7 a.m. Some people are already up. So now you could watch these fights. Your wife could stay in bed. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the fuck, whoever you're fucking, could stay in bed. And you could just go out and get a cup of coffee, walk out to the living room, sit there with your fucking robe on, your cock hanging out, or your vagina lips flopping outside of your outfit, your PJs. You could sip on your coffee, and you can watch the fights. The fights will be over, right? It's only a 4-fight main card, so you got to think, what, it's an hour and a half, right? You're done at 8:30 a.m. You're good to go. You know, West Coast, you could stay up, you could watch it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and go back to sleep. And then you could go amongst your day. You could actually have a Saturday night and do something. You know, you could have a little fun. So I don't mind cards like this every once in a while. Now, a pay-per-view couldn't be like this. That would be a problem. But a fight night, Kelvin Gastelum versus Michael Bisping, why not, right? Why the fuck not? So I'm down. I'm going to do a Fight Buddies for it, just for the hell of it, just to try it. If it doesn't work, you know, and I'm too cranky, I probably will get cranky. But if I do get cranky, then I'll never do it again. But, yeah. And it looks like some MMA holes will be there, so why the fuck not? If there are any new people in here, I want you to drop eggplants in the chat. I want you to show your face inside this chat. We got 50 people watching. If there are new MMA holes that are with us right now, drop some eggplant emojis in the chat and say hello to the Swole Show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes, as we're winding this puppy down. Kelvin Gastelum versus Michael the Count Bisping is this weekend, and it is fight week. So we'll see what happens there. Interesting stuff with Michael Bisping with the quick turnarounds. I'm kind of excited. I've never not been excited for a Michael Bisping fight. I always like watching Bisping, so I'm in. All right, Bisping on Heart, says Philip. Wake and bake, 7 a.m. So there you go. Jay Smooth's going to be puffing. Hey, Renato, girlfriends. If you're Craigie, says Olympia Low Life. Haha, or Stewie. Okay, Spark Time in the AM, Steven Cedillo. Left my ass off. Stewie caused World War II. What did Stewie do? I don't know what Stewie did. Yep, and going to ape shit on him. Bisping to avenge GSP's loss is UFC shit. I need to get some weeds, says Olympia Low Life. Chris, 4 a.m. Be perfect for me. I'll still be up. So Ann H is a night owl, and she'll be there. Spark Time all the time, says Philip V. I see you at the Boozer, says main card at 12 noon in England. For me, starts at 8 a.m. So there you go. So you guys get some cool stuff right there. Why the fuck not? So I see you at the Boozer. I'll see you at the Fight Buddies. What up in stuffs? Weed and liquor. I'm a new MMA hole in stuff, says Jesse Bell Hill. Darth Baden's a new MMA hole. Snood Rude drops the terrorist. King's Your Mother's Ring drops a cucumber. Oh, God. It'll be a scrap. Fap. What is this channel? What exactly is MMA? Seems kind of gay. They go to the ground 50 to 0, says Darth Bane. More terrorists. Tej Soneji says Megan O'Leary sat between Ngannou and Derek Lewis and fit, says Tej. So, yeah, well, it's probably a little space. She's tiny. They probably just squeezed her right in there, right? Bisping still has nightmares of losing to GSP. Needs to fight. Yeah, Kenshiro, that's pretty much what he said. He just wants to get right back in there. Quick turnarounds. Why the fuck not? I like the Count, man. I'm a fan, and when he's gone, it's gonna suck, you know. Cowboy Cerrone, Michael Bisping, you know, guys, even Conor McGregor, guys that will come in now, not this version of McGregor, but the past version of McGregor, you know, would come in there and just take the fucking fight. Be like, let's fucking go. Let's make it happen. Let's save cards. So I have a lot of respect for guys like that. Darth, what are we drinking? This is UFC shit. All right, so there you go. All right, guys, if you are new to this, remember, subscribe to the GOAT channel. 5,609. We are on our way to 6,000 subscribers. I feel by UFC 218, we will have our 6,000. We will celebrate, and we will let the dragons fly, too. The dragons will definitely be flying soon. And it's fun. I'm losing my mind today. I'm like in one of those weird moods today. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I got a FAP.
FAP.
I don't know what it is. It's something. But I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. Here's the living room. And, yeah. All right, guys. We will be back on Wednesday. The Wednesday show we will be back on. That will be wonderful, wonderful. The wonderful, wonderful Wednesdays. I think it's episode number 60. I think we've done this 60 weeks in a row. 60 weeks in a row we've done the live streams on Wednesdays. If you are new, we do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are our live streams. Stay tuned for this. Fridays might change up a little bit. I've been talking about this. Now, UFC 3 is coming out on PlayStation. I really am not a huge video game guy, but there is a part of me that wants to do something with PlayStation and do some sort of gaming thing. And what I'm thinking is Fridays, we might turn something on Fridays into like Trash Talk Fridays, right? It should be like Trash Talk Tuesdays or Trash Talk Thursdays, but we're going to do Trash Talk Fridays. And have some sort of gaming thing. The only thing I am going to game on this channel would be UFC, any UFC game. So I am thinking about UFC 3, but how about this? How about having some fighters compete with you guys, right? Have a fighter in studio and have them compete with you guys. That would be kind of fun. Some shit talking on UFC 3. I'd be horrible at it because I haven't played any of them, but I think that'd be wonderful, wonderful. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let me know in the chat if you guys would be into something like that. Stay tuned. I have a lot of ideas I want to do down the road with molding this channel to being one of the greatest fucking channels on YouTube. It already is the greatest channel on YouTube, but why not be even greater, right? Never get comfortable here on the MMA Holes. We always want to evolve and change on the MMA Holes. We're not like some guys that just sit on a fucking mic and just stare into the camera and be like,
yeah, so the event was pretty good last night, and I know everything, and you know nothing, and I'm Luke Thomas.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, so we don't do that over here. We try to keep it fresh, keep it swole and sexy, so we're going to keep on evolving this channel. Stay tuned for that stuff. If you have any suggestions, and this is what I want you guys to do, down in the comment section, down below, when this thing shuts down, give me your suggestions on what you think would help this channel, what you would like to see on this channel. I would love to know down below in the comment section. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love, the swole, the sexiness of the MMA Holes. If you are new to this, drop a sub, drop a like, lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
And don't forget to share this video. Spread the word of the MMA Holes. Enjoy Ariel's show. Ariel is live right now with some guests, and God knows what's going on over there. No fucking live chat on Ariel's stream, but we do have it. It's great, but the world isn't ready yet, Chris. This is Kenshiro Ryu. No one's ready. No one's ready. No one is ready. There it is, UFC shit live, 7 time to get back in the stream game. You going Chris here? All right, so UFC shit is going back live again. When are you going live? We said tonight? You're going against Sega. All right, UFC shit is back. So spread the word on UFC shit. Go check out UFC shit. He's got the live streams going again. Ariel Helwai, says Malik. Helwani? Yeah. News just in, Vulcan was arrested for smashing some dude who groped his girlfriend, Kenshiro Ryu. Yeah, Vulcan Ozdemir. And maybe we'll end with this, guys. Great shit, Chris. Thank you. Vulcan Ozdemir, he was arrested for battery charges in Florida. Let's end it on this, because I don't think we got to touch base on this. Will Vulcan Ozdemir be scrapped from the DC fight? And will Gustafsson step back in and fight for the rematch? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I'm curious about that. Have a good day, MMA Holes. Have a good day, Steven Sedillo. Let me know in that chat. Let me know in that chat. And as you guys let me know, I'm going to jerk off for a second. Hold on.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Oh. All right. All right. I love Mondays. Mondays are so great with the MMA Holes. We get to hang out. We get to talk. Have a great time. Vulcan was defending his woman, says Kenshiro Ryu. Yeah, I don't know the full story. Was he defending his woman? Vulcan damn near murdered him, says Jay Smooth. Well, I wouldn't want to fucking fight with Vulcan. Vulcan is an evil-looking man. I hope Vulcan does fight. Bisping versus Bisping, says Malik. I hope Vulcan does fight DC. As much as I want to see Gus DC too, I'd rather see Vulcan DC. That's the one I'd rather see. But we'll see. Captain Savaho is a good defense to use in court. Vulcan will be fine. So Jay Smooth says, I think it's like a $10,000 bail. I don't know what his deal is. He won't be pulled. He had a legit reason. So there you go. It says Michael Anzalone. Seth, Chris, really only good jerks are 30 seconds. There you go. Not Vulcan's fault. No time, one punch the dude. No. He was within his rights in the state of Florida. This is BK Rotor. So there you go. And Snood says. All right. All right, guys. We need to wrap this shit up. I'm losing my mind. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views, the follows, the subscribes, the donations. Everybody is wonderful, wonderful. I'll see you on Wednesday. I appreciate all the sexy swollenness of you guys, and I'll see you at 9 p.m. Eastern time here. Same place, same bat channel, same bat place, same bat time. Same bat time, same bat channel. And always remember.
MMA-Holes.
Oh, what was this guy interrupting me? The bum skeeter? How dare you represent? I mean, listen, I'm trying to do a fucking show here. The bum skeeter, welcome to the MMA-Holes. I'm trying to do a goddamn show. And he comes in and subscribes at the very last second. It's like a buzzer beater. It's like a buzzer beater subscriber over here. The bum skeeter. Anyway, always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.